Hey everybody, so I wanted to start this challenge called the lockdown face on challenge, and at the end I'm going to tag 3 people to IGTV their lockdown face on, because so many people are putting their face on, still staying home, you know, to keep themselves motivated and stuff. Incidentally, I have got to go out today, but I'm just going to do an everyday face that I would have worn anyway, whether I was in or out. So let's get on with that. Obviously first I'm doing skincare, but I'm not gonna bore you with the details of skincare, because I just feel like there's so much of that. Not that that's boring, it's just that, you know, I use the same stuff as what so many other people use. So I don't want to repeat. One of the things I did want to say about what I am putting on, so if I look distracted, it's because my mirror's there. What I do use, because even though I'm a spring chicken at 43, 43 is considered mature skin. So some of the things I have are specific to that, because mature skin, makes me sick just to say it, can seem cakey or something's happening outside, or it can settle into fine lines and accentuate them, things like that. So hopefully if you have mature skin, I can help with some products that maybe you've not tried before. Maybe not, but either way, it's fun to do, isn't it? And every time I have to say it, I'm going to do this, because 43, the word mature should now be nowhere near that. Nowhere. Mature. I definitely don't feel mature, and I'm sure most of you guys who are watching this know that I don't behave mature either. So our age is just a number. I'm only kidding, I really don't care. In fact, when I was 30, in my 30s, so say from 35, let's go with 35 to, I'm going to say 37, but it could have been longer. Possibly, not talking about like life events and stuff, but they were possibly my worst years. And I believe it was the equivalent to like what a guy would call a midlife crisis. Let me tell you why. Because at 35 to 37, maybe even longer for some people, but for me, definitely them years, you sort of don't know where you belong. Like, I remember thinking to myself, oh, I can't wear that. Oh, I can't wear that. I'm too old to wear that. And then, so I'd look at other things and I'd go, oh no, that doesn't feel like me. I'm not old like that. I don't want to wear stuff like that. So I found it so difficult. I didn't like the way I looked, because, well, I don't know, because I wish now that I was as skinny as I was then. But I remember, like, I broke down crying at one point, because my best friend was like, you're just not right, what's going on? And to explain it was so difficult. And then I hit 40, and my God, I remember thinking, I can't wait to get to 40, because I don't care what anyone says to me. They can't tell me anymore. I'm 40. I can do what I want. And the only unfortunate thing about me and my age is that J-Lo is, I think she's 47, whatever. She's not that far from me. And that girl looks banging. And I keep thinking, well, if J-Lo can wear it, then so can I. But I'm not J-Lo. So, to the makeup. I don't like wearing foundation unless I'm going out. And even then, I don't like it. But I do. So I use a combination of 2 things. And the first thing is by Terry CC Brightening Serum. This is, what's it called? Apricot Glow. I didn't mean to buy Apricot Glow. I just have 2 pumps of that. I didn't mean to buy it. I meant to buy like a more bronzy looking one. It was on Lydia Millen's channel. But because I was so excited, I just bought the wrong colour accidentally. But you know what? I don't hate it because, like you can see, it doesn't give any coverage whatsoever. It does just give like a correction, like, and it does have a glow to it. So I'm happy with that. Then the next thing I use, again, not a foundation. I don't know what this is. The Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. And you know what? That is exactly what it is. Now, I suffer, as you can see, with rosacea on my cheeks. Now, again, doesn't give it full coverage or anything like that. And I don't really know how to explain it yet. Over there, it looks like a filter. It really, really does. Just look at these, look, you can see, can't you? It's just like a filter. Oh, I love this stuff. And another thing I like about this combo, you don't really feel like you've got a lot of makeup on. You know when you wear foundation and you feel like, oh, I don't really know how to explain what this is, but I'm sure you know. Well, you don't get that. You don't get that at all. So that's the base there. The next thing I use, where is it? This place is an absolute mess. There it is. This is, oh my god. Now when I say this concealer is magic, it's magic. And it's so cheap as well. I got it from Superdrug. It's Barry M All Night Long Full Coverage Concealer. Oh, now, obviously, I get a really light colour. I'm quite pale. But I only use the tiniest little bit. I mean, I dot. But the thing I like the most about this is it doesn't, you know, because under here is, oh, it's the giveaway. It's the giveaway if you've got fine lines and stuff. Now, I don't know if you can see because it's quite severe light in here. But, you know, for day to day. Now, I can pile that on for the night because I'll still use that on a night out. But that just brightens lovely. And then this, I just go like this because I don't like too much here. I don't really love doing the contour and thing because, well, let me tell you why. I'm no pro. I love watching people do the makeup. Like most of my YouTube channels that I subscribe to are makeup channels, and I love watching it. But I can't do it. The next thing is this translucent powder. It is Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. It's just not expensive. I've got the Laura Mercier translucent powder and I don't like it. However, I don't like it, and I think it's because of my mature skin, which is why I don't like it, because my daughter swiped it on me and it looks amazing. It looks amazing on it. It really, really does the trick on it. So, unless I'm doing it wrong. I tried baking once. Oh my god, that was a mistake. Talk about like cakey. Oh, that was horrific. I will just take a little bit more on another brush, and I do mean a little bit. Why have I got my mirror there? Now at this point, setting spray. But I'm not wasting setting spray when I'm not going anywhere. So no setting spray. And sometimes I don't really want, should I do it today? I don't really want to do it today because last time I tried this in this room, because I've videoed this 4 times, it came out dead yellowy. I'll do it really lightly, but this is the Soleil de Tan Soleil Tan de Chanel. Oh. Because if it's French, I'm not good with the French. I like to put the bronzer quite high. I've got good cheekbones, I feel, but I want even better. So I am literally putting the tiniest little bit on. Because I am going to put powder bronzer on as well. Oh yeah. These brushes are, who are these? Zoeva. These are a present. I begged my children for these. I think it was last Christmas actually. Really like Zoeva brushes. I like MAC brushes, but I don't like the way they discontinue them sometimes. You find the perfect brush and then they discontinue. This is another thing, if anyone watching this knows, you know, because I suffer with the double chins. Thanks, Mom. I'm too scared to do the contour under there in case I get it wrong and make things look 10 times worse. And you know when you see someone and they've contoured under there and you just see lines and you want to go, girl, come here. It's my worst nightmare. Right, so that. Next. What is next? Oh, another one of my faves. Butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. Now this is one of my faves and smells beautiful. It's really quite cheap, you know. I can't remember if it's 14 or 18 pound for that, but this has lasted me for ages. You do get like this thing underneath it. I have tried it, but I guess it'd be good for down the side of your nose, but I've got a bit of a nose as well, so again, scared to contour that in case I end up looking like an Egypt. And then I like to just take any excess on the brush. You know. Next, what is next? I like to blush. Now I've got two. I've got this one from L'Oreal Life's a Peach, but my fave by far is Cocoa Collection by Kylie Cosmetics. This is about 17 million years old and definitely is probably out of date. Probably, but no, this colour. Now doesn't it look harsh? It looks like I'm going to be Aunt Sally, which is always everyone's worst fear. They always refer to Aunt Sally, but I just use a tiny little bit on the apples, you know. Sometimes I like to look like I got a bit of sunburn, pretend I've been somewhere. Then what am I going to do? Brows. You know, on YouTube when you see people do brows, they always go, I'll be right back. Well, I'm not doing that because I'll be bothered with the pausing and all that palaver, and you know, when it comes to editing, nah. So I'm just being real with y'all. Right, so what I'm using to brush my brows is the Goof Proof brow pencil. Now, I used to use this religiously on my brows, but then I found this bad boy, Tame and Frame from NYX, and I love it. You get way more control over where you put it, what you put. So I just use one of these. You have to go quiet when you do this, don't you? Oh, I think I told you, didn't I, that I was trying to train my hair because I've got like the oiliest hair in the world. I could wash it every day. So I was trying to train it to not need to be washed every day. Yeah, I gave in and washed it. I couldn't cope. I felt minging. So disgusting. So I'm just gonna have to accept that I need to wash my hair. I use some really good products now. I found some dead good like dry shampoos and stuff like that, you know, to help me get at least to day 3. And that helped. I love the Glow. Is it called Glow? Show. It's called Show. It's like this, but this isn't a dry shampoo, but it looks exactly the same. But that is so expensive. It's like, I think it's like 38 quid, you know, for a bottle. I mean, it does the trick. I will easily get to day 3 with that. But Bumble and Bumble, which they sell in Boots, smells gorgeous as well, and it's a massive like can. So nice. I think that's still like, I think it's like £22 maybe, but it lasts so much longer. Next, I would always put on a brow gel, but I have forgot to bring it with me. Whatever, I use a Benefit one. Then the lids. This is Painterly Paint Pot, and I like to just take it on my finger and put it just on my eyelids. It basically evens out the colour. Now, I would do this whether I was wearing loads of colour or just not, because you're going to see in a minute I'm not putting any colour on, because it just evens it out. See, can you see how even that is now? And I just don't feel like I need to worry on a normal day about eyeshadow. I mean, it makes a dead good base for your eyeshadow. Everything else goes on nice and smooth when you use this. Do you know, my sister once told me something about my eyelids, and it stuck with me forever, and it's kind of, I mean, you're going to pee yourself when I tell you. It's really cruel. She once told me that I had eyelids like foreskins. Is that not the rudest thing you've ever heard? Foreskin, eyelids. Because they wiggle so much. I'm just going over them, setting them with the Fit Me Matte and Poreless, or whatever it's called. Matte and Poreless, yeah. I'm actually using the wrong brush for this, but hey ho. What are you gonna do? That's that. I also don't like wearing mascara. I've got really sensitive eyes, so unless I'm going on a night out, don't even get me started on lashes, because no. I don't like them either. I will be using this NYX. It's called Too Loose. I think that's how I say Too Loose. Only time I'm going to shut off. Boom. Instagram. And then I got this Jamie Genevieve matte. They don't sell this anymore, but it's a lovely colour. It's not as lovely on me because I'm quite pale, but I love it so much. There. I'll just dab it on and blend, and then when I go downstairs, because I forgot it, I got this by Terry Baume de Rose lip gloss. Perfect. Right, I'm gonna do my hair. If you don't want to see me do my hair, don't know what to tell you, it's happening. I did forget it. Oh no, I've got a clamp right there. Right. Do you like my top? Like, normally I will wear it like this, but obviously not when I'm doing face. This is Harry and the Gang. I love their stuff. It's so nice. So nice. Ugh. Oh, maybe I should just go out like this. What are you saying? Yeah, so I'm going to mermaid my hair. I spoke about this on, I think it was my Knutsford, when I went to Tatton Park video. I loved it, but my hair was grease bound, so it, even though it still looked really nice, I was super like, ugh. So what I've just showed you, this Show texture spray. Now let me tell you something. Hair has always been the worst thing for me. I'm not good with the hair, so don't expect miracles here. This is the thing I'm using. It's Beauty Works. I think it's like a collab with Molly May, or maybe Molly May is Beauty Works. I've no clue, but I really like it. Now I will have to look in the mirror, because the other day when I was doing this, oh my god, when I say I burnt myself like 15 times. Constantly was burning myself. I'm going to stop talking now, and then I'm going to hurry this bit up for you.
Just another sunny day in Southern California.
this will fall, it won't stay this like insane. And I did mess up a bit by doing it so close up here, but I don't think you can see it that bad. So there you have it anyway, my lockdown face on challenge. So as I said at the beginning, I'm going to make this a challenge. So I nominate to do this Helen at HK Interiors. I've got their things here. I nominate Jenny at 150 Liverpool. And I nominate Nat at Star by Nat. So I'm going to tag them all in. And tag me when you've done it so I can see. Enjoy your lockdown face on challenge. Bye.